Tomorrow, voters in the 5th Congressional District go to the polls.
Yeah, here to give us some insight is political analyst Tom Serafin. Good morning to you. There's 23 candidates in the race right now. Who has the advantage, do you think?
Well, traditionally, the people that raise most of the money. Sarah Feigenholz has raised over $1 million, almost $250,000 from the SEIU, who supported Blagojevich. John Fritchie's got over $500,000, plus a lot of endorsements from the ward organizations. If he could just pick up 1,000 or 2,000 votes from every ward that's endorsed him, he should win with 10, 12, 14,000 votes. But, you know, other people are involved. Mike Quigley's got both endorsements from the Tribune and the Sun-Times. He's got about 400,000. In the last 3 candidate polls that I was able to see in the last couple of weeks, they're all knotted up between 12, 13, 14, 15%, all too close to call right now. Then you've got that second tier of candidates. You know, you've got a couple physicians. You got Mr. Gagan from Harvard University. So you've got a lot of good candidates, but it's really a battle between insiders and outsiders. You've got people, 7-term legislators that have been in Springfield during all these issues that have been going down there for 10, 14 years. John Fritchie, Sarah Feigenholz. You got Mr. Quigley from the Cook County Board, a reformer, former alderman. Then you got Pat O'Connor, been an alderman since 1983 in the city of Chicago. He's got a great shot because he's got a lot of guys on the street working. He hasn't raised as much money. He doesn't have as many endorsements, but he's a player. He's the mayor's guy on the floor of the city council. And unfortunately for him, labor has abandoned him. The AFL-CIO is with John Fritchie. SEIU is with Sarah Feigenholz. So, you know, it's going to be a Donnybrook. It's a turnout race. You know, unfortunately, less than 2%.
What kind of turnout?
Less than 2% of the people that live in the district will end up making a decision in this race.
One of the candidates was joking. We've had a lot of them on here. Just that as long as he gets all his friends out there to vote, he could possibly.
And that's the case. You don't know who. I mean, there's a Polish candidate in the race, and if he got all the Polish people to vote for him, he would win this race. I mean, it's a turnout race. The only reason people are voting in this race is because they want somebody to win. There's no ideological bent on this thing. The insiders and the outsiders versus each other. The winner might end up as an ambassador because Rahm Emanuel in the second term, assuming the president gets reelected, he's going to come home and run. And so what's he going to do with the current congressman? That current congressperson will need to make a decision. Do I accept the ambassadorship that unfortunately or fortunately the White House offers me, or do I take the job in the cabinet? I mean, they're going to be offered something very important to leave this congressional post, to reopen it for Rahm Emanuel. So, you know, there's a lot of dynamics, but the big play here comes out of the White House.
Very interesting.
Well, what does it say that there's no clear leader right now?
Well, the people of Illinois are fed up. I mean, we talk about it all the time. We've had it up to here with the corruption and the problems in Congress. The person elected tomorrow will be the 435th member of the United States Congress. I mean, their vote is, you know, it's a vote, but it's really not a required vote, not a necessary vote, and it has no play, unfortunately. Over 600,000 people live in this congressional district. About 345,000 are registered voters, and of those registered voters, most of the Russ Stewart and others that watch these things very well are predicting around 35,000 votes. And out of 35,000 votes, you know, with 23 candidates, 12 Democrats, you could end up winning this race with 9,000, 10,000, 11,000 votes the way it's split. It's an unfortunate thing that people aren't that interested. Less than 2% will make this decision.
All right, Tom Serafin, thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, very quickly, I just want to get this out there because you had a fun fact about Feigenholz and Quigley. They used to date.
They used to date in the old days, and if you take a look and go to the website, there's a spot. You know, she came out negative on him because he's having, you know, Quigley's got some threadwear, and then there's a picture of Sarah Feigenholz being embraced by Rod Blagojevich in the end of that spot, the counter spot. It's, you know, it's kind of funny.
They're going after each other already.
Yes, that's right.
And they used to date. Interesting little fact there.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Welcome.